Hey everyone, welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband. When last we left off, we were about to head and save the merchant's brother, and then to collect some taxes from Praven. So let's go ahead and get on with that. How are our recruits looking? Some upgrades. These guys are a little bit better equipped now. Outstanding. Hopefully that will come in handy here. I noticed that the audio was really quiet on the last video, so I've tried to turn it up a little bit. It's probably going to require a little bit of fine tuning, but hopefully it's a bit better. If my one subscriber happens to watch this, please let me know. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet, and you could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site down a narrow defile means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses. If your initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Do you wish to attack the hideout or wait for another occasion? Let's attack. Of course. I wonder what happens if you do fail to beat these looters. You guys just have at it. We've come for you. Is there one up on that hill? What's going on? Yeah, there are a few out that way. Ouch. I tanked the rock. Okay, relax. Great job. Another one down. How's our other group getting along? I don't know. Our men are pretty dispersed. Pardon me? I was like, is that one of mine? It was. Yeah, we did it. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother and Praven put you onto their track? Yes. I told him that I would find you. I advised you to return to your family as quickly as you can, and be careful on the road. With the retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains as now yours. I think that maybe should have been R. But you know, who am I to judge? Let's take all this stuff. An armor, a slightly better crafted set. Ooh, nice hat. I'm not quite sure about the fashion of it, but I'll go with it for now. And some more upgrades. Our army got thinned out a little bit. We only have 6 troops with us now, but you know, that's gonna happen in our line of work. Let's head to Gasim and see if we can replenish. No one here seems willing to join my party. Well, I might just have something to say about that. Where is the village elder? I demand to speak with him. Some interesting terrain you guys have here. Excuse me. That looks like an elder to me. Hello, sir. Do you have any tasks? They want me to train them. No, sorry. I don't think that would end too well for us still. I guess we should head back to Praven and see if the brother made it back all right. 6 looters. I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch them. Yeah, I should be able to. How dare you? What do you want? Surrender or die. 6 versus 6. I think we should be able to handle this pretty easily. Let's move up a bit. It's a little bit bright in my room right now. I'm having a bit of a hard time seeing. Hello, gentlemen. Ah, nice dodge. Excellent. We lost another of our troops, which is unfortunate. And we've captured a looter. Some more stuff to sell off. And we can upgrade a militiaman. I think we'll go with the footman. Nice. Let's head back to Praven. Things are going well so far. We are alive, so it could be worse. There's King Harlaw. He's still... I hope he stays in the neighborhood so that when I'm done collecting taxes, I can find him easily. Let's first sell off a bunch of this junk. Plus 12. Those are plus 11. Okay. Cracked scythe. Let's just sell it. Enjoy all this stuff. We made 111 dinars. Let's buy a little bit more food. Some cabbage, some bread. Maybe some more bread. Pretty expensive, but our guys have to eat. Let's head to the tavern. A ransom broker. Hello, sir. Greetings to you. You look like someone who should get to know me. Why is that? I broker ransoms for the poor wretches who are captured in these endless wars. Normally I travel between the salt mines and the slave markets on the coast on commission from those whose relatives have gone missing. But if I'm out on my errands of mercy and I come across a fellow dragging around a captive or two, well, there's no harm in a little speculative investment, is there? And you look like the type who might have a prisoner to sell. That's all I need to know. Anyway, if you have any prisoners, I'll be happy to buy them from you. Sure. Goodbye, looter. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. We have 356, so we're still too broke for Metheld. Hello, merchant. We are no longer too broke for Metheld. Thanks for the money. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside Calradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been of service. Good. Now, are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems, our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same, if heavens forbid I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll, to inform on the rest. But our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who've told me how he works. Now here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Harlaw, lord of the city, but that would mean an inquiry, my word against the captain's. And witnesses can be bought, and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again, and all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Harlaw, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you. So what do you say? How do I know that you're telling me the truth? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Old Craven. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good. But I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good, and there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you do this last little favor. So what do you say? Sure. Splendid. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yes. Good. Now strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes, and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by. Praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all too obvious bunch of plotters, you check your weapons for one last time, and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Okay. I am ready. It's time, lads, up and at them. Okay. That's clearly a looter. Pardon me. Where are the rest? There's a few. Hey guys, you want to come this way? Hey guys. We've got quite a few of them. Alright, I've got some backup now. There's one. Alright. Seems like we're handling business. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Seems like things went okay. Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 10 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look on them. The heavens alone grant us victory. Yes, yes. Now, a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in a back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before King Harlaw and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what. If all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So hopefully we'll meet again. Sure. We don't have we can afford Matheld actually, so let's go ahead and have a chat with her. Hello. We meet again. So what have you been doing? I'm still seeking a war leader in whose shield wall I would fight, but I need gold, and fast, and the lords of this land as often as not prefer to stay behind the walls of their fortresses, rather march out to where glory and riches can be won. Ain't that the truth? I might be able to use you in my company. I shall be pleased to fight in your shield wall. Yeah, no fear, you're just gonna fight. Then I'll fight. First I want a bounty of 500. Here you go, 500. Good, give me a few minutes to prepare. So now, Matheld is in our party. Hello, merchant. Ah, Kai. Things didn't go quite so well as I had hoped. King Harlaw couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. He's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain, a guard who let in bandits will let in an enemy army if the price is right, but he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hardly seems fair. Fair? This is Calradia, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, but instead gave me time to sell my properties. Even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price, too. That's gracious enough, as kings go. But he's a weak king, as they all are here. And weak kings must always look to their authority first and justice second. I suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in King Harlaw's face, but he's taken note of you, and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyway, I hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in this troubled land, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Yep, see you, merchant. Okay. What's our funds looking like? 256. Should be okay. Okay. Gonna... What now? I suppose we should collect these taxes. As a member with the highest trade skill, you expect that collecting taxes will take 6 days. So I guess let's get comfortable here in Praven. We'll be here for a while. But this should be a lucrative endeavor. I saw quite a few looters outside the city. Hopefully we can do a little bit of hunting after we're finished. The people of Praven are outraged at your demands, and decry it as nothing more than extortion. They're getting very restless, and they may react badly if you keep pressing them. Sorry, I have a job to do. The days are passing by. Doesn't seem like any cities or castles have changed hands yet, but that is inevitable. But yeah, I'm having some fun with this. It's pretty entertaining. The idea that I need to play kind of carefully. I predict I will probably meet a grisly end somewhere along the way, but until then, I'm having a blast. I normally don't start in Praven. My favorite faction is the Sarenids down here. So I normally start in Shariz. I actually in I've played the game quite a lot. I don't think I've ever joined the Kingdom of Swadia here. You've collected 6,740 dinars in taxes from Praven. King Harlaw will be expecting you to take the money to him. And my reputation in the town has deteriorated a bit. Let's see if we can find the... Hello? If we can find the guildmaster of the city. He may have a job for us. Especially if it's something simple that we can handle. I know a lot of people like the Swadians. They're kind of a... how should I say? Like just a typical medieval, like Western European faction. They've got heavy armor and heavy cavalry. They're cool. Cool designs and stuff. Alright. I'm just gonna leave my horse here. Yeah, my horse is sway backed. Which makes it a bit slower. I'll be looking to get a horse improvement once I have a lot of money. Because these dang horses are not cheap. There's no guildmaster up here, so let's look back around this way. Armorer. Weaponsmith. Over this way looks promising. Horse merchant. I retract my previous statement. Hello. Not through there. Not up there as far as I could tell. Guildmaster, where are you? Is that maybe him up there? Let's go have a look. Yes, it is. Hello. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to Braven. I'm the Guildmaster. Do you have a job for me? We have heard some travelers on the road from Gisim were attacked by looters. Surely not. We would like you to track them down. The merchants of the town were able to get a description of their leader, and have put together a bounty. If you can hunt them down and destroy them, we'll make it worth your while. Yeah, sounds like a job I can handle. Hello, Castle Guard. Never mind. Alright, let's get out of here. So back to Gisim, huh? We have a fat stack of cash that we owe 5/6 of to King Harlaw. Let's first see if we can recruit some villagers here in Asgad. 4 more recruits. Welcome aboard. And if we come across any lords or anyone, I would like to ask where King Harlaw has gone off to. Dirim and Velusha were under siege, so he may have been riding to the defense of this area. But first, let's see if we can find any looters up here. It's not going to be easy during the night. We can't see very far at all. 4 more recruits. Hello, hello. No sign of looters. Just patrolling a bit. Yeah, it's not going to be very easy to find them. We don't have spotting or tracking skill, which would help. There's a group, but it's not the group that we've been that we have the bounty for. Nara has been besieged by Count Harengoth of Kingdom of Swadia. I think we may look over that way for King Harlaw. Hello, surrender or die. Okay. Oh, I like this. I like this map a lot. This is some terrain that I can work with. But it just being looters, I think that we can just go ahead and advance. Yeah, there they are. We'll just set up here on this little hill. Taking a few shots. Softening them up. There's Metheld. She's ready for battle. Go ahead and charge, everyone. Watch the rocks. Ouch. Didn't really get a good swing there. I don't always tend to play with like a sword and shield, but I thought it would probably be safer. You know, I'm less likely to die if I have a shield, I think. So I think it's a sensible idea for this first Permadeath playthrough. Alright, and we did have a man killed, but we took them out. More upgrades. And gather this stuff. Same as the boots I'm wearing, so no need to change. Metheld doesn't have a helmet. Is it worth giving her a sturdy woolen cap? Probably not really, but let's go ahead. Her sword is a Nordic sword. Compared to mine, it's a little bit better and a tiny bit shorter. They didn't drop any shields, unfortunately. Here, have a cool hat. Looking very fresh. Her armor's fine, so I'll leave that as it is now. Oh, and she leveled up skills. So Metheld comes with pretty good combat skills. Good weapon master. I think we'll just pump strength for her and make her a good fighter. Let's get some iron flesh. Give you more HP and level one-handed. Alright. So next we're gonna call it here on this episode. In the next one we're gonna continue looking for King Harlaw and try to track down these bandits that were attacking people near Gasim. See you in the next one.